Rules here, and welcome back to Bravely Second in Lair. So, I'm just gonna turn the encounter right back on because I'm not done level grinding on land, at least. I have done, all of the bestiary entries for, the water creatures that we encountered. So first and foremost is the, Ratisker. So I'll go on ahead and show off the, entries for that, and now everybody's writing in the, journals. So, apparently we run up and down the trees carrying insults. But yeah. Yeah, like they said, the Frosties are also malicious creatures and they're a cousin to them, so it makes sense that the Rhodoskar would be no different. Eat the seemingly innocent creature religes insult and slander. That said, the threat posed by a Rhodoskar depends very much on what monsters it appears with. Slay it quickly if you do not want to be healing it. You want it healing with more powerful spells, but hold on. Everybody else responded, so who's the purple text here? And before you say it's Master Kamizumi, no, it's not, because he's wounded right now. He's in no condition to write. So I have no idea who the purple pen is. Interesting. I think that was all for the beast section. In Ariel, we have the Harpy. A beautiful winged woman. Is she called a Harpy because she makes people happy? Probably. Cursed Idiot is gonna ding him for that. Purple, back again. Not so fast. He was exactly correct. In ancient times, Harpies would rescue the poorest, most unfortunate souls and take them to heaven. They were angels of joy, and their name is indeed a corruption of the word happy. Okay, well, at least purple text is useful. And they can see purple text stuff. That's not just for us. As you can see, Yu's responding to it, so we're just not gonna question who purple text is. Because it's very obviously none of us, because our colors were orange, green, blue, and Yu's standard black. That is true, they do evade attacks a lot. I noticed that in battle. And it's very, very annoying. I didn't realize that that's just a trait that they have. I thought it was because they kept blinding me with their blinding dust attack. And now we have the Vulture, which, you know, pretty standard. It's a Vulture. They're very territorial creatures. Okay. So they don't normally eat humans. They're only attacking us because we're encroaching on their territory. These carnivorous birds build their nests on the rocky coast and, as you say, defend their territory fantastically. With carrion carnivore, they feast on the flesh of their target to boost their own attacking power. Apparently, Idia makes early morning walks. I didn't know about that. Yeah, that would happen a lot whenever it would use that, but it would also use 2 BP stacks, so sometimes it would leave them without being able to attack again for a while. And under aquatic, we have the enemy crab for one thing, and we have the deathfish as well. But first, let's do the enemy crab. Yeah, magic works better than physical attacks, that is true, and they also have an ability, as you saw, to boost their own armor. So, yeah. I've never seen such a colorful crab. I wonder if it turns red when you boil it. It actually does. And there actually are real-life blue lobsters and crabs, and when you boil them, they do indeed turn red again. So, yeah. They're also very rare, too. They spoil quickly once caught, so it's best to grill them right there on the beach. Thanks. It's good to know, purple text, whoever you are. No weak point, yeah, ability boosts its defense even higher than normal. And now we have the deathfish as well, which I'm pretty sure is a play on the angelfish, which is definitely the word. Idia says, not a nice fish, it doesn't even taste good. Ew, she ate one? Sure, it was dry and tasteless and full of little bones, but it looks so horrible. I don't know why you'd even think about eating it. Yeah, I wouldn't eat something I just fought either. Deathfish rarely appear on menus. It is true that there's one region where the fish are dried and grated and used as stock for fine soups. Yeah, and then he goes on to explain the spray attack, which pierces default defenses. Oh, that's why defaulting in battle against them did nothing. Because I was wondering... Actually, now that I think about it, it makes sense, because whenever they used the spray attack while I was defaulting, it would make this sort of glass shattering animation. That's what that was. And they would still hurt for like a whole chunk of health. Okay, so good to know. Don't default when you see Deathfish, just attack them. Yeah, and we have the Venomous Snake, but I haven't finished that yet because even though it's an aquatic enemy, it can only be encountered in the forest I'm currently standing in, that you saw, as you saw on the world map. So yeah, I don't have that one, and I think that was the last one for all the water enemies that we encountered last time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because we only have the humanoid enemies on land plus the venomous snakes. There are also a couple of nighttime enemies as well to encounter, but I'm not going to worry about that for now. Let's go and get Master Kami-Izumi checked out. I think I put that off for long enough at this point. Hello, Owl Campus, land of learning.
The dormitory is just down the street.
Okay.
There should be someone there to tend to Master Kami-Izumi's wounds. You sure know your way around town, you?
Okay then.
I would hope so. After all, I'm an Al Campus alumnus.
Oh, so you went to school here. Cool. Oh, Al Campus, duh. Yeah, we need to get Master Kami-Izumi into a hospital or something as quickly as possible.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Are you alright, Magnolia? Are you?
Some call to obstruct.
Who are you anyway?
Pudgius Abysmal, 5-star scholar. Not a single star on you. Figured you for a simpleton the moment I laid eyes on you. Well, don't you have something
Oh my
to
god,
say
it's
for
Yakuya's
yourself?
long-lost fat cousin.
Fine. I shall deign to overlook your transgressions this time. Now be gone from my sight, wench.
Wench? Excuse me? Wow.
What a blowhard!
Yeah,
I agree.
not the most pleasant fellow.
I hate bullies so much.
What was that 5-star business he was going on about? You saw the 5 stars on his hat, didn't you? Everyone at Al Campus is assigned a star ranking representing their status in school and in society. With 5 stars, he's rather high in the ranks.
I guess stars and common courtesy don't always go hand in hand. Tell me about it. If all the high-ranking types are such insufferable jerks, you can keep them away from me.
Well, I'm sure they're not all so bad. Now, let's get Master Kami-Izumi to the dormitory.
Okay, we should definitely do that. So yeah, welcome to Al Campus. Hello. This is the Al Campus. This is Al Campus, the land of learning. It's a town where the faculty and students work together to discover new magics. Oh, that's cool. By the way, this is just the southern entrance to the town. There's another path which leads out to the north. Okay, good to know. But first and foremost, I see we have 3 treasures to find, and just found one of them. Nice. So let's see if I can find the other two before we go into the dormitory. So there should be one in this area if I remember correctly. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Nice. Phoenix down. Now, where's the last one at? Okay, so I looked it up, and apparently, you remember the fat guy? Yeah, this guy over here. Yeah, apparently he's blocking where the last chest is, and you can only get the treasure at night. And I can't leave the town right now because we have to get Master Kami Izumi some medical treatment as soon as possible. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so we're in the dormitory, and I see we have 2 chests to find, actually, so let me look around for those real quick before we do anything else. Oh, here's one. Echo Herb, nice. Can never have enough of those, especially with the enemies in this area. And, let's see. I don't think I can go up any further than this, so it has to be around here. Oh, here we go. It's in the bed. Another wake-up bell in a bed. It's the second time. Okay, so let's finally talk to the person at the desk.
Martha, it's wonderful to see you again. It's me, you, Jenny Olja.
Oh, you. What a pleasant surprise.
This is Martha, the house mother. Martha, these are my friends.
A pleasure to meet you all. What brings you back to El Campus, you?
This gentleman here, he was wounded in battle and...
Oh my heavens! Let's get you into bed. You, be a dear and fetch me a poultice.
Right.
What is a poultice?
And
I have never heard that word before.
That should do it.
I'm guessing it's a brace of some kind.
Some good
or
bed rest and he'll be
maybe?
back on his feet in no time. Whew! Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, good.
That's a load off my mind.
Oh, Martha, how can we ever
bet it
thank
is.
you?
Think nothing of it. I'm just happy to see you again. You'll be staying for a while, yes?
Well, how could I
Not
forget?
really.
You haven't seen a flying castle in these parts, have you, Martha?
Why, I most certainly did.
I don't
It
know
caused
how you
quite the
missed it.
stir here in town.
Oh, good.
What, do you remember which way it went?
Oh, I'm afraid not. It vanished from sight so quickly.
Let's ask around. There must be someone in town who
Which
can tell us
direction
something.
did it vanish from sight so quickly? Okay. Yeah, as you can see, Master Kamizumi is laying in the bed now, and I think if you waited until this point, I don't think you'd be able to pick up that chest until much later. So let's talk to you. My major is swordsmanship, but even I can admit that Jan's swordsmanship was in a whole different class. Especially the way that he could attack and then drop right back into ready position. It was like Wolf Fang, Goring RX, Wolf Fang, Goring RX. Okay. By keeping up that defensive post, he could lay into an enemy while also boosting his own stats non-stop. It sure was a sight to see. Well, thanks for that tip for the fencer class,
So
buddy.
you lived in that dormitory, you?
For 4 whole years.
Obviously.
El Campus is like a second home to me. The land of learning has a different sort of atmosphere, but it's a great place to live.
Malvaloo. If I only could have met you in your student days, Hugh.
Well, I haven't
Yeah, I
really
think it's safe to
changed all
say
that much.
Magnolia has a huge crush on you.
Land of learning.
I believe that.
Huh. I guess there must be a big school around here, right?
There sure is.
Really,
Or
Tiz?
rather,
We're just in
I
a place
should
called the
say that the city
dormitory.
itself makes up one giant school. Anything and everything about life in El Campus
Yeah,
revolves around
obviously.
study and students.
For example,
Well, let's see. Almost the entire population of the city is made up of students, faculty, administrators, and school employees. And look at the buildings around you. bookstores, stationery stores, cafeterias, all catering to students.
Wow. So it's not a
Wow.
school built to serve the city, but a city
I
built
know,
to
that's what I
serve the
said.
school.
Exactly, sir. I couldn't have put it better myself.
You? You? What did you study while you were here?
Well, just the usual liberal
Yeah, that's a
arts.
good question.
You know, biology, physiology, psychology, theology, immunology, polemology. What else was there?
Wow.
Oh, right. Historical
Wait, there's
phantasmology, military musicology, alchemic cytology, political monology.
That's a lot of ology.
Wow.
Holy moly. It's a
know,
wonder you
wow.
can fit all that in your head.
I just enjoyed studying, I guess.
De plaisante.
Why are they
You said you
shocked by
liked
that?
studying?
This is you we're talking about.
For the first time, I feel like I don't understand you at all. Go figure. And here I had you pegged for one of
I
us.
don't understand. Why are they surprised?
One of... What do you
One
mean?
of you?
What
does
am
that
I then?
Hmm.
I agree with you. I don't know what they mean.
Why
by
aren't
that.
you answering?
You're a spoiled egghead.
Why do they always pick on you? So spoiled.
What's that look
egghead.
for? Come on, give me a break. Anyway, we came here to ask about the Skyhold, right? So, let's get asking.
Yeah, that is true. We probably get on that. So anyway, I don't think we actually have to talk to people around here about the Skyhold. We can just go to the mission markers on the mini-map there, but I'm gonna save real quick. We just went through a whole bunch of cutscenes, and if Citra were to crash right now, I do not want to have to sit through all of that all over again. Oh, hey, Pudgy just moved. But we still can't get the chest because it's not nighttime? Really, game? Okay, then I guess fine. Oh, I see. Pudgius is over here now.
Look who's back.
The sheer nerve! A 3-star ninny like yourself dares disobey a direct order from your superior?
But
Who
Is
says
that
you're her superior?
Rifa?
a friend?
Rifa was an underclassman when I was here. Hey! You!
The Bismol family owns half the land in our campus, you know. The school's endowment depends on Daddy's contributions. And
Yeah,
still,
he calls
you
his
have
father
the
Daddy.
gall
Oh my
to
god, he's such a
refuse
baby.
me? Hmm?
I just think you should
He actually
do your
looks
own
like he hasn't
assignments.
lost his baby
And
fat.
besides, I have my own research to attend to.
Are you talking back to me? You
I agree with Rifa
3-star
here.
scrub? I'll have you expelled!
Leave me alone!
Rifa!
Not only a simpleton, but a coward as
I really
well.
hate this guy.
I'll just have to find someone else.
I hate
One or
to say this, I
two-star
think even
loser
Byakuya isn't as
place.
bad as you are.
Grr. They ought to pop him one in that mealy kisser.
Wait, idiot!
So who
Please do
gave that puffed up poobah 5 stars anyway?
Originally, stars were awarded
Hey, that's a good
purely for
question.
academic achievements. These days, though, there are many factors. Lineage, for example.
Lineage?
Really? They give extra stars for
Wealthy
lineage.
families make generous donations to the school. In return, the children of those families receive extra stars.
So, it's a token of gratitude?
Pudgiest should have like 1 star then?
Something like that.
No.
The point is, a student's ranking doesn't necessarily
No,
have to do with their
stupid
scholastic
system.
aptitude. Some students use their stars as an excuse to bully those they see as beneath them.
Sounds like a silly system to me.
Perhaps it is. I
I
should go
agree.
check on Rifa. I'll bet she's gone back to the Spire. Just like
Yeah,
old
me too. Make
times.
sure she's okay. Okay then. So let's head up to the Spire then, which is marked on the map. It's the only place that we haven't been yet, so... Yeah. Also, by the way, I'll come back to the shops and stuff later and buy things. I'm just trying to get through the story aspects right now. So let's see. So we have the Spire here, and we have 2 chests to find as well. So let's look around for them real quick. If I remember correctly, I had a hard time finding one of the chests in this area. I usually have a hard time finding one chest in every single area of this game, just because it's extra hidden. So I'm gonna search thoroughly for the last one here, because the last time I was behind an NPC when I couldn't find it. And then there are ones where there are certain conditions, like the one you can only get at night that's outside, that you wouldn't know about unless you looked up or you happened to be inside at the time of the, at nighttime. But yeah, I think the chest is in that room, and we can't get into it right now, so, I guess we might as well just talk to Rifa then.
I don't care if he has 5 stars or 500. Why can't that oaf just leave me alone? He couldn't be more different from the 5-star gentleman
Don't cry, Rifa. It's
I
not your
used
fault.
to know.
Rifa!
5-star gentleman. I'm guessing you're talking about you?
Oh, you!
Why did they name
I'm
you
so happy
you?
to
It's so
see you!
confusing.
Whoa! Rifa!
Oh, wow.
Rifa, settle down.
Why is this music playing right
What? Just a minute.
now? Is she
What do you
nuzzling
think you're
him?
doing to you?
Uh-oh, Magnolia's getting upset.
Oh my.
She's
My
hugging
most
him, I
sincere
think.
apologies. I couldn't help myself. Just when I
Seriously,
was
why is
thinking
this
of
really
you,
unfitting music
here
playing
he
right
is.
now?
And thinking of you? What do you mean, thinking? Pudgius was bullying me, like he always does.
Uh-oh.
And before I knew it, my mind was drifting to happier days with you.
You might want to be, more
Happier
specific, Rifa,
days?
because Magnolia
With you?
does not look happy.
Man alive, Magnolia, calm down!
I'm sure she doesn't mean it like that.
You was always so kind to us. He was a 5-star, but he never judged others by the number of stars on their caps. If only more 5-stars could be like him, instead of that insufferable Pudgius.
Wow. You were a 5-star student too, Mew?
Oh, a
Of
5-star
course he
knight in
was.
shining armor.
That's not funny. Rifa, I couldn't help but hear you mention your research.
It is
What are you
funny.
studying these days?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Lately, I
Right.
can't get enough of
find that
ballology. Ball?
Ballology?
The study of balls?
Didn't Magnolia mention that?
Huh?
I swear
Like
they named
the
it this
round,
just so that they could make
bouncy
this
ones?
joke.
Or
Or like, you know. Allow the
God.
3-star ballologist Rifa to explain. Oh, and feel free to take notes. Balls are monstrous supernatural entities, lords of monsters, so to speak, possessed of unspeakable power. Or so the legends say. No one had ever actually seen a ball, so they were thought to be mere fantasy. Until just over 1 year ago.
I guess not anymore.
A massive living organism came hurtling down from the heavens,
Isn't that when the first
crashing
game
here
took
on
place?
Luxembourg and causing great destruction across the land.
Probably not. Never mind.
From its resemblance to the monsters of legend,
Wow.
people came to call it a ball. Ever since, scholars in El Campus have been working tirelessly to learn more about this fearsome entity.
Whoa, how frightening.
So what did this ball do after it came crashing down here? As far as we can tell, it hasn't moved a muscle since. Scholars believe that it must be sleeping. Doesn't sound like a problem to me. What's there to study?
Means it'll awaken at
You
some time.
suggest that we simply sit by and do nothing? Preposterous! The balls of legend are horrific creatures possessed of unspeakable power. If such a creature were to awaken, the
Yeah, you said
entire
that.
world would be in danger.
Well then, it sounds to me like somebody should take care of this thing while it's still sleeping. Do you know where we can find this ball?
Let me guess,
Through
that's
my
gonna be
research,
us.
I've been able to pinpoint
it's
the
gonna be us.
precise location of impact. But it's a very dangerous place, you see. Far too dangerous for a student like myself to
Well,
investigate
I guess it's a good thing I leveled up
alone.
my job classes before this.
I see. It's a bit of a detour, but why don't we go investigate
come
this
with
ball
us?
together? If what Rifa says is true, the threat is too great
Sure.
to ignore. Truly? I would be happy to take you there. You do not mind if I go with you, yes? It would mean so much for my research. So very, very much.
All right, if you insist, lead the way.
Sure. Awesome. Rifa's with us now, but she doesn't actually contribute to fights or anything, but by the way. School days with you. So, Rifa, you must have all kinds of stories about you student days, huh? Most certainly. You and Jen were always the talk of the school. They were frightfully popular. He was? I mean, they were? Tell me more. John had a wild air about him, and he was such a swordsman, the girls in the upper classes were especially fond of him. When he graduated early and left us, you could hear the cries of despair echoing across our campus. Then he went off to drive a gang of bandits out of Anchine. There were quite a few cries of despair there, too. Enough about what is his name. Tell us more about you. Of course. That look in her eyes is as frightening as a ball. Let's see now. You was... come on now, Rifa. Some things are better left unsaid. Don't worry, Magnolia. I'll handle this one. You get the dirt. Hey, idiot, let me go! Ow! My cheek doesn't stretch that far! Merci, idiot! Now that we've taken care of that little obstacle, why don't you spill all the juicy details to Big Sis here, Yes, with pleasure. Just don't kill me. Well, you was a star student and always very kind to others. He was quite popular here, though I hear he had problems dealing with older women. He, what? Especially the, sexy types. He was hopeless around them. The sexy ones? But he was always helping us underclassmen, discussing books with us in the library or helping with our assignments. We all thought he was just the best. Is something the matter? Nothing. Nothing at all. Ow, idiot, give it a break already. Huh? What's wrong, Magnolia? It's nothing. Nothing at all. Honestly, I don't know why she's crying. I never understood that. But, I don't know. Oh yeah, I did not mean to open the start menu. Okay. Hand was positioned wrong. Anyway, yeah, so we have to go investigate the ball that dropped out of the sky. And, Yeah, I'm pretty sure the chest is not in this area. I'm just checking one more time, but yeah. We have to return to the spire at some point anyway, so I'll just come back and get it then. Okay. I see we have another story point coming up here. Is Pudgy blocking the way again? Nope, I guess not.
So tell me, you, what's our campus famous for?
Now what?
Well, let's see. It has
You
the
wouldn't ask
largest
that.
student population in Luxembourg. Oh, and the largest library.
Come on, you know
I
that's not
don't
what she
think
meant.
you understood the question.
What
Yeah,
Idia meant to
point.
say is, what sort of food is our campus famous for?
I see.
Exactly, 'cause that's all
our campus
ever
is a
cares
city
about
of
is food.
students, so
Oh, how many times do I have to say it?
Ah,
I don't care about...
I was getting there. Because there are so
Well,
many
just
students,
cool down.
our campus is famous for one-handed snacks.
One-handed?
that makes sense.
Well, look around. See how everyone has a book in one hand and food in the other?
So students can eat without interrupting their studies.
Oh, so you can study while you walk.
Precisely, sir. Everything from sandwiches and rice balls to
I don't know if I'll
edible
walk
cups
around
of
while
curry
eating
rice.
and looking at a
But most
book.
famous of all is... Ooh, right over there at that street vendor. Al Campo noodles.
Noodles? Now we're talking. I'll be right back.
I love the names
Wait,
for food in this
what
game.
does that sign say? Sold out.
Oh, and I was all ready to nosh
Sold
on
out?
some
Aw.
noodles. Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Gosh.
What is this strange feeling?
Hmm?
This sticky, ever so slightly
Something wrong, Mac?
irritating sensation.
Oh, hello?
What is that? You?
I
What
have
is
no
this
idea.
thing?
And the creepy music is not helping.
You?
I told you, idiot. There's nothing I can
Scared for
do.
the Party.
Sold out means sold out.
I guess they can't hear
Grr,
her.
grr. Come closer?
This thing is creepy. And you can understand it?
You?
Well, how about that smart and spicy spare rib? That sounds just as tasty.
Smart and spicy.
I wouldn't if I were you, sir. I ate there once, and the less we say about that, the better.
Ah, I see. Food poisoning.
Well, what do
I
you
guess
want
not
from
all the
me?
food can be all stars.
Take this?
Persevere, and thine efforts will be rewarded. Glory be to the chomp!
I swear I've heard that voice or something similar somewhere before. but
Hey,
I can't
Magnolia!
pinpoint it.
Huh? What's wrong? You're as white as a ghost. The Owl Man. He gave this to me.
Owl man? This shabby old sack? Scissors, cotton, binding, brushes,
Oh.
and a note. Chomp Crafts. Wait, there's something written
We're
on
at
the
the
back.
Chomp Crafts part of this
Ooh,
game.
gads, what a mess.
Greetings, friends to the Chomp! Wield the Chomp Crafts within to create Chompers galore! Send forth Chompers to gain greater Chomp and upgrade your Chomp Crafts! Craft more and more Chompers! That the village of Chompshire may flourish, and the flame of Chomp burn anew. Oh, glory! Glory to the Chomp! May the Chomp chomp on forevermore! I think I'm more confused than ever.
I guess he wants us to make plush chompers. Look, there's an instruction manual of sorts.
Making toys. Huh, that could be fun. I say we give it a shot.
Yeah, me too.
Chompers? Chomping on forevermore? Quelle horreur.
Yes, it is very horrific. By the way, does anybody know if this thing is worth anything? Watch and play. Why not take a breather from adventuring and make plush chompers for fun and profit? Bring up the Chompcraft windows and you and his friends will make chompers automatically. I don't know if it's worth to do this. This is one of the reasons why on my 3DS cart I have over 119 hours on this game, and only from chapter 1 from doing this stupid assignment, and from what I've been told there's no worth to doing it whatsoever. So if you guys know if it's worth it in the end, if I should do it, if the emulator can even run it, maybe I'll show it off what it does, but otherwise I'm just going to put it to the wayside. But for now I'm going to end this episode here. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a like. Also be sure to like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter, as well as support my Patreon. All 3 links will be in the description below. And subscribe for more. And if you are subscribed or a new subscriber right now, be sure to hit that bell icon so you get notified of when I upload videos. This is Viola Rules, signing off. Talk to you later.